My what?
Let your window down for me. We're checking for driver's license. You roll right through the checkpoint.
What do you need to check my driver's license for?
We're doing a driver's license check, so we need to see your driver's license.
No, you don't. Did I commit a crime?
Either you give me your license or we're going to break this window and get you out of this car.
Is that a fact? Is that a fact?
Yes.
Would you like to lose your qualified immunity?
I'm not.
You will.
All right, stay right here.
This is a public easement right here.
Right now you're not. You're in the driveway right now, bud.
But yeah, I mean I can move over here. But yeah.
Oh, where are you?
I'm allowed to go in there and record.
Not if you're not allowed in the building.
It's a public building. I have the First Amendment right to film. That's a constitutional right to film. So
welcome to Mr. White, the place where real encounters between law enforcement and the people unfold before your eyes. Beneath the scorching sun of New Mexico and the cold assertion of a Mississippi officer, two citizens dared to stand up for their constitutional rights. In Clovis, a small city where over 60% of the population works in public service and labor sectors, one man confronted Officer Isabel Garcia, known for her authoritative tone and impatience, simply for filming from a public sidewalk. Meanwhile, at a Mississippi checkpoint, a driver boldly refused to hand over identification without any clear legal justification in a state ranked among the highest in civil rights violations. Two confrontations, two different tones, one powerful message. Civil rights are not negotiable. Watch the full, tense, and gripping encounters in today's video. Be sure to visit the original channels, No Good Cops and Riverside County Accountability, to support those courageously standing up for our freedoms. If you believe that knowing the law is the best self-defense, subscribe to Mr. White and drop a Y in the comments below.
Yes.
Let your window down for me.
My what?
Let your window down for me. We're checking for driver's license. You roll right through the checkpoint.
What do you need to check my driver's license for?
We're doing a driver's license check, so we need to see your driver's license.
No, you don't. Can you tell me what crime I've committed?
27 to 45.
Can you tell me what crime I've committed? Did you catch me speeding?
You didn't commit a crime. We're checking for driver's
Right.
license. So
And you can't. This is not a stop and identify state. This is not a stop and identify state.
22 to this location.
You can't check me for a driver's license if I didn't commit a crime.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Can we see your license?
No, sir.
Can we see your license? Why are you making this harder than what it is?
Because I have constitutional rights that keep me from being harassed.
We're not harassing
you. You are harassing me.
License checkpoint that we was at, and you just
and that's a constitutional violation. You cannot stop and identify me unless I've committed a crime.
Man, where your license at?
Did I commit a crime?
Either you give me your license or we're going to break this window and get you out of this car.
Is that a fact? Is that a fact?
Yes.
Would you like to lose your qualified immunity?
I'm not.
You will.
All right, stay right here.
Can I get the next 1051?
Do y'all have a supervisor available?
Yep.
Can I speak to your supervisor?
You can just show me your license, you can go on about your business. But you finna get arrested for not even want to show your license.
Really? Can you tell me what crime I committed?
What?
Can you tell me what crime I've committed?
Sir?
Can you tell me what crime I've committed?
Have you ever been through a roadblock? Do you live in Mississippi?
I do live in Mississippi, and I also know my constitutional rights.
I'm just asking you, every time you've been through a roadblock, have you done this?
Yes, I have.
And what did they do?
Not a thing.
They just let you go?
Yes, they do.
Where you went through the roadblock at?
I've been through them in Vicksburg, right outside the Natchez Trace. I've been through them in the middle of Vicksburg.
Man, you making this hard. I don't even want to go through this with you. Can I just see your license, please?
I have a license.
Just show me your license, and you can go on about your business.
But I don't understand why. What you're not understanding is I have a constitutional right not to be stopped and harassed. Thank you.
45 is going to be for 10.5.
The first video demonstrates the power of legal knowledge. When asked to present a license without any legal cause, the citizen calmly invoked the Fourth Amendment and firmly refused to comply. The takeaway is clear. If you have not broken the law, you have the right to reject unlawful demands. The advice is to always remain polite, record the interaction, and request a supervisor if needed. Coming up, another citizen is accused of trespassing simply for standing on a public sidewalk and filming. Stay tuned.
No, I'm okay.
I'm just curious why you're videoing our facility.
Yeah, I'm just working, just filming.
Working for who?
For myself?
Okay, so you're just going around filming places?
Yeah, I mean, needed area, just saw this lot, decided to check it out.
Okay, I mean, this is obviously City of Clovis property.
Yeah.
It's our maintenance yard. So that's why I was curious why you're filming.
Yeah, I know.
yourself.
Is it a problem if I film?
Well, it's not until we get broken into and you're on camera out here filming the day before. You know how that could, I mean, you can see where it could possibly create a problem.
Broad daylight?
No, like I said, we're not worried about today.
Oh.
But what's going to happen tonight or tomorrow or in the future. And not suggesting that you would do anything.
Yeah,
it just looks...
Yeah. I'm just filming.
Okay. And I don't know what the requirements are to film. I'm assuming you've gotten everybody's permission to film them?
No.
Because you kind of need to do that also.
I don't think that's
Depending
correct.
on what you're doing with the video, obviously.
No, I don't think that's correct.
Okay, I'll go check with our lawyers and we'll go from there.
Lawyers?
Yeah, of course.
No? Okay.
Thank you.
Sure. Go check with his lawyers. Belongs to the City of Clovis. You guys heard him. It's a public yard. I'm standing in public, recording into a public building. They don't like that. He said, "Hey, get back to work." Damn, he took my line. Get the fuck back to work. That's funny. Oh yeah, this guy didn't like that I was out here filming. He says he's gonna go check with his lawyers, so I don't know if he's gonna come back and let me know if his lawyers told him that it's a video or not. So we'll see what happens. Plates, and here he comes back out. Don't do it. You don't have my permission. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Making a podcast?
Huh?
You making a podcast?
No, Joe. I'm not making a podcast, Joe.
Well, that's a pretty good little pole right there you have.
Hey, Joe!
It's a pretty cool pole. That's the second person that says something about the pole. What the hell? Don't engage, he said. Don't do what? Not on camera? Don't do it, Joe. We got a police officer passing by right there. These guys really called the cops. I thought he was gonna call his lawyers, not the cops. I'm not on their property.
Well, you are, because this is their sidewalk and this is their parking lot.
This is
so you're making their workers feel uncomfortable, so they want you to leave.
This is a public easement right here.
Right now you're not. You're on the driveway right now, bud.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can move over here, but
That's not where you were. You were on the driveway, though.
yeah, you guys stopped me right now. That's
And
right.
just earlier you were up there. That's
Yeah, I was walking back and forth right here. This is the
like
this is sidewalk.
right, they don't want you around here going over the fence recording their workers.
I wasn't going over the fence. I was recording the property here.
Well, just
That's it.
follow you're in
That's
the
it.
property still, okay? So they don't want you here, so I recommend you just take off walking over.
What do you mean? Where am I supposed to walk if I'm walking through right here?
You're walking through right here back and forth?
This is public.
So you're just walking back and forth through here?
Yeah.
For what reason?
Just personal reasons.
Well, that's fine, but like I said, they don't want you on their property.
Yeah, but I'm in public.
But you were just in their driveway on their
Yeah,
property.
because you guys stopped me, but that's why I said, I'm over here. No problem. But yeah, I wasn't in the driveway. I was.
Well, like I
That
said,
said-
right, and they're about to get off of work here in a minute too. So
Yeah.
I recommend not be out here and messing with them because you're just gonna give us a call back.
I'm not
'Cause
messing
you're
with
about
them.
to get off in a minute. I never said you were. I said if you do. Okay.
Can I get your name and badge number?
Yep. Isabel Garcia. 252.
That's crazy. City of Clovis. Tell me I'm on their property. This is a public sidewalk. I'm allowed to be in public. I don't think they understand that. I suggest you call a supervisor. we are. Is this a public building? Because I can actually go inside if this belongs to the city of Clovis.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Can you call a supervisor?
I am.
She's actually down the street.
Okay, can you call
And
her?
I'm also the supervisor of this facility.
Okay.
If you want to go knock on the front door, there's a reception area that is allowed.
Yeah, this is a
Back
public
here is
building.
not public.
This is public. Yes, it is.
Yes, with the
And
sidewalk here on, it's a
even
public
inside the
property.
lobby is public. Anything that I can see from public, I can record. The lobby is public. I'm
Okay.
allowed to go in there and record.
Not if you're not allowed in the building.
It's a public building. I have the First Amendment right to film. That's a constitutional right to
Okay.
film. So any little policy that you guys have that does not trump my constitutional right to film. So I'm allowed to go in there and film.
Supervisor's coming to talk to you. So, she'll be here in a minute.
Thank you for watching until the very end. Today, under the scorching heat of Mississippi and the dry winds sweeping through the quiet streets of Clovis, New Mexico, we witnessed two ordinary yet brave citizens standing up in tense legal situations simply because they dared to say no. Mississippi ranks among the highest in civil rights complaints, while Clovis is home to a workforce where over 60% are employed in the public sector, a place that should understand constitutional rights better than anyone. The events in this video are not just a warning about abuse of power, but a vivid reminder of one essential truth. Knowing the law not only protects you, but is the only way to preserve your freedom. If you are ever asked to show ID without a clear legal reason, ask, am I being detained? Am I suspected of committing a crime? And always request a supervisor if you feel your rights are being violated. Do not shout, do not provoke, let the law speak for you. If you believe that knowledge is the strongest weapon, subscribe to Mr. White, drop a W in the comments below, and share this video with anyone who needs to learn how to protect their rights legally and wisely.